my name is Gabby Glamour. I'm 16 years old. I'm from Cabot, Arkansas. Go Panthers! And as my mother has always told me, I have an affinity for style and glamour and high culture. So, I'm going to share this with the world through YouTube, through what will be called the Teen Girl Video Tabloid. That's right. Right here on YouTube, hopefully on a weekly basis, so I can't make any promises because I am into AP courses. But hopefully on a weekly basis, I will be putting up a video that's basically like a tabloid, like you could buy it like Walmart or whatever, except it's going to be a video. And we're going to talk about things like celebrities, fashion, gossip, and we're starting out with a special episode because today is going to be about how to pick up boys. Go. So, the first thing to know about teenage boys is, unfortunately, they are all really nerdy. So, to try to get in good and get a one-up on the other girls, you have to be able to speak their language, that horrifying dialect. You have to be able to speak nerd. So, for example, think of maybe a video game that you actually know a little bit about or whatever. You know, maybe there's one your brother plays, or maybe you can just look something up online real quick. And try to relate about that to the guy. For example, if you know a guy is talking about Legend of Zelda, and well, you've seen Legend of Zelda games or whatever in the store, you can be like, oh yeah, I love Zelda, he's so cool. Blonde elf thing, super hot, right? Another area you could go into is like sci-fi stuff. Try to think of an example off the top of my head. Okay, like one time this guy was all super impressed because he was saying something about, he was like talking about like Darth Vader. I don't even know why he was talking about this, but you know guys, they can just get on the stupidest subjects. But anyways, he was talking about Darth Vader and called me Leia, and I was like, I'm so not your daughter. And he was like, oh, I'm surprised you actually know that. But I was like super impressed. Super funny. Like, whatever. It's so easy to impress guys. I actually know a lot about Star Trek. So, anyways, yeah, that's always a good way to go. Now, the third way to pick up guys that I'm going to tell you about today, my third little tip. Guys love sports, right? Of course. So, you want to try to relate with guys on sports. For example, just a couple weeks ago, my dad totally dragged me to a football game. Didn't want to go. I really don't care about football, but whatever, I went. Because football is huge in Arkansas. It's just in the South in general. I think football is just one of those things that all men bond over. So anyways, that's this football game, and thankfully, redeeming the night, there was a cute boy sitting on the bench, like right next to us. And so I totally used this as an opportunity to flirt with him. I was like, oh yeah, I don't know a lot about football. Yeah, fill me in, blah, 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 blah. And he actually did a pretty good job. By like the third inning, I knew like so much more and felt like I kind of knew what was going on. So, there's your third tip.